Hi guys, my mom's gone, but she won't be gone for very long. I wanted to show you that my room is completely clean. Look at this, clean, clean. Nothing on the floor, nothing that way. Check it out, bed's made. Nothing over here. See? Completely clean. This is for my friends. I have gained weight. My mom has lost, I know I keep saying this because I can't believe it. My mom's lost 20 pounds total this year. So over the last few months, January, March, so over the last 3 months, she's lost 20 pounds. Definitely lost 20 pounds. I've been keeping track of it on my calendar. I, on the other hand, I'm about 5 pounds heavier than when I arrived here on November 11th, 2012. I weighed between 163 and 164. Now I weigh 169.2 naked before eating. Anyway. That's okay. I'm nipping it in the bud. Speaking of which, I think I'll go get my Slim Fast shake. Because now I'm walking. Now it's not winter anymore. Now it's sunny out. Now it doesn't storm 3 days in a row where I just sit on my ass and do nothing. But my mom, anyway, I'm like, Mom, I should follow your diet. And I'm like, you lost weight and I gained weight. And she goes, well, maybe we have a different, we must have a different metabolism. I'm like, Mom, hi, Homer, honey. No, my metabolism is higher than my mom's. She's in her 60s and on 3 psych meds. I have muscle. She has no muscle to speak of, okay? I also have TNA, but that's another story. Anyway, she doesn't have muscle. And my metabolism, just being younger, is definitely better than hers. No, she has a little thing called what all people who, whether men or women, who, it's clean in here, Omar. You can't play papers, you can't play clothes on the floor, you can come in. You better not pee-pee. No, you better not pee-pee. Anyway, she has a little thing, and she always has had this, that all people who love food would like to have, and that is the ability to... Come in the video for a second. She has the ability... Oh, you wrecked Mama's bed. You wrecked Mama's bed. She has the ability to simply... not eat food when she's not hungry. Not that she won't do it sometimes, because there was one point where she was telling me she was eating. By the way, Mama's friend told my mom, because I wasn't home, that this little thing on Omar is not like hookworm or anything, because it would be raised. It's just an irritation, and we're putting ointment on it, so... And it already is clearing up. So anyway, go ahead, honey. My mom has a little thing called willpower. At one point she was eating, and she was like, I'm eating, I'm not even hungry. You know how sometimes you just want to eat? Yeah, of course I do, Mom. If that wasn't the case, I would have dropped 20 pounds this winter. Not that I needed to. I started off at 163, 164. I didn't need to get down to 143, 140. That's way too thin for me. But I'd like to be like 150, 155. You better not pee on those clothes either. I'm doing laundry, by the way. No more. You better not pee on Mama's clothes. You better not. Go lay down. Go. Go. No. No. Go. 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 I have them all separated in the hallway. Anyway. And to continue with what I was saying in the middle of the night when I made that video. My mom's not home right away. That's why sometimes people have asked me, why do you whisper in your videos? Because I'm trying to be private. Because I can't have people hearing what I'm going to say when I'm around. Or I'm out in public bathrooms and can't be overheard. Or I'm in a park where I can't be overheard either. Or don't want to speak too loud or whatnot. Does it speak too loud or speak too loudly? Grammar. Anyway. Oh my! So that's that. To continue with what I was saying when I was on the bed last night. You better not pee in those clothes, Omar! No! I'll you in the cage. Go. Go. I know you want to feel my clothes. Go, 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 go now. Go. The keys now on this side. I don't try to be out here anything that I'm not. I don't profess myself as being quote-unquote sane, stable, normal, normative individual, okay? I don't proclaim myself as that. So people write to me, you're mentally ill, you know, you need to be on medication, and they think they're making such a big revelation like Red Rum guy. Red Rum. If you can't figure out what that's from, what's that alluding to, what movie that's alluding to, then whatever. Saying that to me, even a blind man could see that you're mentally ill. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go watch Silver Linings Playbook. Gives hope to mentally ill people like me. Right, Omar? I'm doing the best I can. As you just saw, the room's spotless, okay? My mom's going to see her social worker tomorrow. So I opened up that can of worms, and whatever happens, happens. If I have to leave, I'll leave. You know? I don't know what's going to happen with that. But what I do know is that all that I talked about with my aunt and the power of attorney, it's not necessary. She doesn't have to have the strongest power of attorney that can possibly be created. She doesn't have to have that kind over my mom, okay? She doesn't. My mom's an invalid in bed. When she got this thing over my mom didn't even know what it was, didn't know what she was signing. My mom was actually working full-time, paying all her own bills, whatnot. Marion didn't even tell her about the damn thing until the moment arose, of course. And that was when I, as well as my mom's friends, although I'm the fucking daughter, as I like to point out, and I was in an abusive relationship, but were taking advantage of my mom financially. No. I had more right to do it than her fucking friends did. Just as an aside, okay? And I wasn't doing it to put coke up my nose or something. But I don't even have to say that. It doesn't really matter. The fact is, I'm doing the best that I can do, okay? I clean around here. I cook. I am a first-hand witness, you know, to make sure, you know, my mom's doing okay, you know? You know, it's upsetting when you're walking with your mom and she has to take her glove off or something to look at her watch and doesn't realize she's dropped her dog's leash and the dog's 10 feet behind her. I told her, Mom, I shudder to think that you were walking both these dogs at once. You can't even handle one dog. I've made her promise to not try to walk both dogs anymore ever again. And the other day I was at the library, and she told me that even though, despite what I'd said, she had tried to walk both dogs at once and then gave up. I said, Mom, I told you not to do it. You promised me not to do it. She's like, well, I couldn't do it anyway. She's like, well, I'm not used to it. And she used to do it, and thank God she doesn't do it anymore. Because she's just not aware of stuff. That's why she shouldn't be driving either. She'll say to me, well, I'm going to get driving lessons before if I drive again. Mom, it has nothing to do with driving lessons. Driving lessons just teach you the basics, or how to parallel park, or how to this. They don't teach you how to have awareness and quick reflexes and all that crap that you need to drive out in this world, okay? This world's dangerous even for an excellent driver. Hope's older than my mom. Dawn's mom's older than my mom. I used to tell her, you know, you're an excellent driver, but she is quick on the reflex. People almost hit her. She almost got in accidents because of other people. But she was an excellent driver. I was a first-hand witness because I drove with her a lot, okay? I'm glad I don't drive. I don't care if I drive. I'm glad I don't drive. But yeah, I'm almost 170. I want to weigh like 155. The goal is 155, 150. But if that's the goal, then I'm sure I should be able to lose 10 pounds. I could follow my mom's diet. I eat too many nuts. Nuts are healthy and that's fine, but you still need to limit your nuts. My mom's still dropping weight. I had her weigh herself. I'm like, you know, because I had gained weight. I thought maybe she had. She hadn't. She actually lost another pound and something. She's down another 1.5 pounds in a week. 6 days, less than a week. I'm like, soon you're going to have to eat more, Mom, just to maintain your weight. I mean, she doesn't want to lose any more weight. She's going to have to eat a little more. So that's that. room's clean. I think tomorrow she's going to see her social worker. I don't know she doesn't know what I've said to the social worker on answering machine. I've left 2 messages. Very detailed messages. There's still me, that people can construe as rambling or whatnot, but I wanted to meet with her, and she's obviously not willing to do that. I wanted to meet with her first before she talked to my mom. She's not willing to do that, so I left messages so she would know at least a little bit what to ask my mother, okay? So don't know what's going to happen with that. I think tomorrow would be a good day for me to finally go do what I've needed to do for a long time. Since I've only had 1 fucking bra all these months because I couldn't afford anything, in the shelter. I could only have 1 bra. Is get a new bra and get new panties, get my eyebrows done. I need a haircut, obviously. I'm not going to go to that stupid little school this time. I have money. I'm going to go to a fancy place. Not fancy. I'm not going to pay $200 for a haircut, but I'm not going to pay $7 either, or $6 or whatever. I'll pay like $50 or $75 and get a decent haircut. I don't do anything else with it. I don't have to color my hair. That's a miracle, huh? My mom's 66 and still doesn't color her hair. And then she has people jealous of that. I'm thinking, yeah, would you have wanted to suffer from schizophrenia for half your life? For the past 34 years? I don't think so. And then they get jealous, too, that she stays slim. I helped her get back to her slimness, but it's not like she put on 100 pounds and had to lose it. She only had to lose like 20 pounds. And despite being on the medication, she's just good. She knows she doesn't binge eat. She's always been that way. That's why she stayed slim into her 50s, into her 60s. It was only the fucking medication and whatnot. Going in the hospital or plus she had her friend living here and her friend's big, and then they were eating crap. That didn't help. So, anyway, to continue, I was going to be home any minute, what I was saying. When I was in the bed, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and made a video softly. I am admittedly mentally ill, okay? And as I said in the other video, I don't go around saying I'm not sick or don't have problems or whatever. Number 1, I'm not the kind of sick that my mom was, okay? Going crazy, hearing voices when I was a little girl, laying on the bed, practically comatose, drooling, didn't pee her sheets, had to go in the hospital because she wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink, whatever, okay? Tried to hug her, lifeless, limpless. I mean, she was there, but she was talking to the voices in her head. I was 12, okay? That's when I had to go and live with my Donna was cancer and her daughters, and they were perfectly family for 5 months. My mom was locked up in a very bad nut house, the kind that don't exist anymore. Not that they're not still bad secretly, but I asked her, did you ever have to have electric shock treatment? She said, I don't know. She doesn't remember anything. She was in one of those bad places, kind of see in movies. That was 32 years ago. I was 12. Anyway, so I am not that kind of sick where I completely, do stuff, and my mom tried to hurt me when I was 23. I mean, the voices in their head told her I was an alien who needed to be knocked out. I got away. Otherwise, I might not be standing here right now, but it wouldn't have been her fault. But it's just sick, But it makes me fear the entire planet. I fear myself. I fear everything. Fear myself, fear the world. But I'm doing the best if I can, okay? Number 1, so I'm not that kind of sick where I can be locked up. Number 2, I don't believe in psych meds for me. Maybe they help some people. They hurt a lot of people as well. There are people that take them for months and then it doesn't even work. They even say on the package, won't even work for 30% of the people who diligently take them and then, oh, sorry, you're out of luck. It's just, I don't believe in them. I don't believe in them. I think there are other ways. There's regular therapy without medication. There's meditation. There's just making an effort, I am making a fucking effort, okay? Even if I want to lay in bed and crawl up and die, I don't do it, okay? Number 3, being mentally ill does not preclude you from contributing to society. It doesn't preclude you from being able to have things like love and friends and whatnot, okay? I'm not going to be friends with some businesswoman, some normative woman. My hottest shit shelter friend, I don't consider her malleable, but she likes me, so, so that's number 3. Somebody said last night. Okay, so I don't believe in psych meds. I'm not mentally ill enough to be sectioned against my will like it's happened to my poor mother periodically for the past 34 years. Because there have been times she's threatened people, and she definitely threatened me. I got away from her, but that was the only time. But it's all sad. Anyway, okay, it doesn't negate if you're quote unquote mentally ill. Undeniable geniuses in our history. Vincent van Gogh, Sylvia Plath. I'm just thinking of two. There's so many. We're definitely diagnosed as quote unquote mentally ill. And by this society standards nowadays, because you guys, too many of you think that psych meds are the panacea to cure all human woes and ills and whatnot, okay? I don't like that, and I don't, it doesn't negate my intelligence, my creative gifts that I've had since I was a little girl. Being quote-unquote mentally ill does not negate any of that. So that's what I want to stress. But you don't have to sit there, red rum guy, and be like, even if I can see that you're mentally ill. Fuck you! I've admitted it! I admitted to the guy in the shelter! And he's like, yeah, you belong on medication, or not. And I didn't stay friends with him because he's the type that, he thought I belonged on medication, and he accepted that I wasn't going to go on medication. He's like, well, I would be really worried about you if you were trying to say you were really normal and sane, whatever, but you don't. No, I don't. Okay? But I'm not going on medication, and I didn't stay friends with him because if I can't trust you to share a huge part of my life, which is my mother's lifelong schizophrenia, almost my entire life, half her life, and almost my entire life from the ages of 10 till now, it's 34 years, okay? Then why should I be friends with you? If I can't trust you with something that intricate to my entire being, and the reason I don't trust you is because I feel you'll use it as leverage to insist that I belong on medication, or you'll just hold it against me. So, and meanwhile, you're sitting there telling me your plans to get out of the shelter are to kill yourself, so you don't even try, okay? But I know you're on medication, and you're taking depressants, and you're taking Prozac, and blah, 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 so you're doing the right thing, and I'm not, whatever. Don't care. So that's my take on this. So you're not making this huge revelation to me or to anybody else, but I'm not even approving your comments. Although I've approved comments before where they told me because they were nicer about it, You're not making some huge revelation. I don't pretend to be anything that I'm not. I don't deny that I have problems. I don't deny that by society standards I am undeniably, unquestionably, quote-unquote, mentally ill, okay? Watch Silver Linings Playbook. They fall in love. They're both cuckoo, and they don't deny it either. Great movie. Anyway, I'm just going to be home soon.